My name is Michelle. I am your host for this week's IT Talk. We have our guest today is Jihad. We're going to be talking about cyber security. So if you're ready, if you'd like to go ahead and introduce yourself, maybe tell us a little bit about yourself.
Of course. Hello, everyone. I am Jihad. I am working as a cybersecurity advisor in the Netherlands in a company. That's all I can say for myself.
Yeah, I can relate to that. Sometimes that's all the information you can give, which is totally fine. That's completely fine. Maybe just generally speaking, can you tell us maybe a little bit about your responsibilities as a cybersecurity specialist, maybe just a day at your workplace, or maybe what a typical day looks like for you?
As I said, I'm working as a cybersecurity advisor in a company that we have a team. We named this team as a security operations center. We are working under security operations center. My main responsibility is incident responding in the security operations center. And also I am working as a security engineer. It's kind of creating some new stuffs for the security operations centers. What kind of stuffs that I'm talking about? These stuffs are mostly detecting the incoming attacks to our systems and improving the quality of our security of the systems. How is my day? Just let's talk about it. First of all, we have three teams in our security operations center. Our first team named as layer 1. They are incident handling. They are making incident handling. Their main responsibility is handling the incidents. They are just monitoring all the incidents, all the alerts that's happening in our systems, and they are making decisions about these kind of incidents or these kind of alerts. If their decision is this alert or this incident is not a false positive, they are forwarding this incident to me. Then I just started to making some deeper investigations about the incident. Then I trying to collect the host of the attacker, collect the evidence of the attacks. If we need to apply some new features about defending our systems about these kind of attacks, I am just I'm just producing some new searches, some new detection methods. Also, I always need to keep myself updated about the news in the cybersecurity field. That's why I spend some time on the internet, just searching about the vulnerabilities, the new published vulnerabilities, the new published attack methods, attack types. If any of these vulnerabilities or these attack methods involves our systems, I'm just informing my manager about we have this kind of vulnerability. Then we are starting to making improvements about our systems.
Okay, that sounds like you're very busy all the time, whether it's at work or outside of work. It sounds exciting. It's probably very time consuming and stressful in some areas. But it sounds exciting because it's always something different, right? People are always coming up with a new way to try to get something that they want, and so thus gets you new ways to try to stop them from doing that.
Yeah, we always need to be alerted about the news and the hacker activities.
Absolutely. So there's a team I won't say underneath you, but there's a first step team that's constantly monitoring and deciding if this is a quick fix that they can work on, and if it's past their abilities, then it's something that you take on in depth. Okay,
exactly.
That sounds like a fun time. It's it's not something I'm knowledgeable about on how to
Yeah,
fix it,
not
but
that
it
much.
does sound like a good time. It sounds like it interesting. There's always something new and changing, so that's exciting. Why did you choose this as sort of a career path? Why did you choose cybersecurity?
First of all, this is my childhood dream, I can say
Oh,
honestly.
okay. That's awesome.
But if we talk about the truths, we are not living in the dreams. I choose this field mostly because of, as you said, this field is really excited one. Why? Because you need to learn how to hack a system to defend a system. When you first hear hacking a system, you get excited.
Yeah, it sounds like a good time.
Yeah, it's also a funny one. But we are living in the internet age, we can say. Even our wallets are connected to the internet because we are not carrying cash in our wallets anymore. We are just having our bank accounts. All our money is in our bank accounts. And if you are not protecting these bank accounts, if you are not protecting your data, if you look more general, if you are not protecting your mail, your computers, you're gonna have some bad days.
It's gonna be a bad time. Right?
Yeah.
So you need to either learn how to protect it yourself or bring someone on board like yourself that can protect it for you. It's very awesome that you get to live out a childhood dream while also keeping things exciting and interesting and learning new skills, and also how to protect yourself, your family, and those people around you from
Of
like
course,
you said, our money
exactly.
is all digital. We rarely carry, if something is cash only anymore, well, we just look around like you don't accept cards, who carries cash anymore? So very good point.
And
We need
also
people.
I can honestly say it's kind of about the job opportunities because you can find a job in cybersecurity nearly all kind of industry, I can say. Even in the military, even in government, even in a factory, or even in a technology company, maybe you can find easily
Absolutely.
really wide an area about the job opportunities. This is also one of my reasons.
Absolutely. I've been in telecommunications and technology for about 18 years. Not on the cybersecurity side, but we do. We have tons of people that are employed with us. That's what they do. They monitor cloud services and telephone, or telephony services and things that we offer consistently. To protect us and the people that we serve. So that is, it's also great. The opportunities are endless. Yeah.
We can say a couple of years ago, NATO announces cybersecurity as a new war field. It's also another interesting point about cybersecurity.
Absolutely. It can be as simple as protecting your information on an app that you're using, or protecting an entire nation from an attack on their government, on their people. It's a really interesting field.
Yep. Exactly.
That's really neat. And sometimes you get to do fun stuff that you can't tell people about. that's the best kind. I can't tell you about it. Maybe I just trust me. I do really cool things, but it's one of the perks of the job, right? You get to be in the know. That's fun. Can you maybe give me a little information about maybe some subfields outside of, like, you have your area where you're getting host information and digging into all the details of specific issues? Are there different levels or different subcategories of cybersecurity?
We have three main subfields in cybersecurity. We can say three main subcategories. One of them is offensive security. We can call as offensive security. Under offensive security, we have two subfields also. One of them is penetration testing. The other one is red teaming, maybe. Penetration testing is kind of acting like a hacker. Why do you need to act like a hacker? The penetration testers are simulating some kind of attacks to the systems. Just think about you own a company, you are playing with millions, maybe you are a bank. Just think about easily. Make it easy. You are a bank. You are playing with millions, and you need to protect these bank accounts, these millions also.
Absolutely.
And also, all your systems are connected to the internet. Some of them are public, some of them are private. It's it's not that much important, being public or being private. You need to make some tests on your services, on your systems, on your softwares, on your mobile applications, to detect what kind of vulnerabilities these systems include before the hackers detect these kind of vulnerabilities.
Right.
That's why we have a subfield like named as penetration testing. The penetration testers are doing exact thing like the hackers, and then they are creating some kind of reports. These reports includes the vulnerabilities about the systems. It means how to hack your systems. We can hack your systems with these methods, and also the resolution methods of these vulnerabilities. You need to do this one to defend your systems, to make your systems more safe. The second subfield of offensive security is red teaming. Penetration testers are only focused on the systems that are public, that are open to the internet. You can think like this. But red team members are acting like a burglar. They are also testing your physical security. They are testing your physical security. They are trying to steal your laptops. They are trying to steal your ID cards to gain access to your gain access physically. And any of your security officers doesn't involve about someone gonna do a red teaming service to our systems. This is kind of hard, but this is the most funny part of the offensive security, we can say.
If you ever wanted to be a cat burglar, that's your calling right there. I knew about sort of the penetration testing. Obviously somebody's going to test that, but I didn't realize that there was an area of cybersecurity where you could try to sneak off with a badge or a laptop, and that sounds like a fun job.
The other field is we can call it like a blue team. They are trying to defend the systems. Offensive part trying to hack the systems. The blue part trying to defend your systems. Under the blue team, we have also three main fields, three main titles maybe. One of them is the incident handling, which one we call as tier 1 or layer 1 or security analysts. They are mostly focused on monitoring the CM alerts, CM incidents, and trying to handling these incidents, these alerts, and deciding if these ones are false positive or true positive. If they are not false positive, they are forwarding these kind of events, alerts, to the tier 2 or layer 2 analysts, which we call they as incident responder. It's also me. I am working as an incident responder. Incident responders are looking these alerts, these incidents, and starting investigating about the incidents, trying to find who is trying to attack our systems, who's trying to gain access to our systems, and what they are trying to do. Are they trying to steal our maybe data, or are they just trying to deface our website? After their investigation period end, they just trying to find the exact solution to never face these kind of attacks again. And they are forwarding their results to the tier 3 or layer 3 analysts that we can call them as security engineer or security advisor. I also working as a tier 2 and tier 3. These guys are acting like engineer in cybersecurity. They're trying to find the solutions. Why we faced these attacks, what they tried, and how we solve this problem. This is the main responsibility of security engineers or layer 3 analysts, layer 3 engineers. Then layer 4, we call them as a team leader or security officer, manager, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have another subfield of cybersecurity named as security auditor. These guys are mostly focused on the roadmap for a company or for a company. What kind of security regulations must be applied on the systems?
Okay.
Even physically and even the non-physical one. The regulations are changing. Also depends on which country you are in. This is mostly based on the governmental politics. I am in the Europe. We are using GDPR. In Turkey, we are using KVKK. In the USA, they are. I don't remember what's the name of the regulation of government now. These three are most common subfields of cybersecurity field. We have some more deeper fields under cybersecurity, but they need more expertisements about some malware analysts, maybe. They are most focused on to analyze the malwares, and DevSecOps. They are most focused on the secure software development cycles.
Okay.
Yeah, I can say these 3 between 5 cybersecurity subfields.
That's awesome. It sounds so. Some of them require more specialized fields, very in-depth knowledge about a specific topic or ability. But that's a very wide variety of options. If you say you're in cybersecurity, just how wide
you have lots of options.
That could mean so many different things to be in cybersecurity.
If you're curious about hacking something, you're gonna be a penetration tester, or if you are curious about to defending something, you're gonna be a cybersecurity analyst, incident responder, threat hunter. Maybe if you like more paperworks and you also want to work under cybersecurity, you can be a security auditor.
So it's not pretty much just pick whatever speaks to you the most, right? Whatever you're excited about.
Exactly.
If you spend your free time trying to poke around where you shouldn't be anyways, maybe cybersecurity might be the way to be able to do what you like to do and not get in trouble. Keep your nose clean at the same time. So is there any specific degree or experience that you need in order to start your education in cybersecurity?
For education, you don't need any specific knowledge, but knowing some deeper knowledge about the Windows or the Linux, it makes you more faster than anyone else while you are learning something about cybersecurity. But if you don't have to have some knowledge about any kind of field, I can honestly say.
That's interesting. So it's not a 4-year degree required. It's not an extended sort of education. It's more you could make it easier on yourself by doing a little background research on things, or you could just jump right in and go for it.
Jump in and do some self work. It's totally about it.
That sounds like you thoroughly enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah,
You seem to love what you're doing, which is
yeah.
always pleasant when you're excited about what it is that you do every day.
So
Um,
far, so good.
and I'm sorry, how long did you say that you've been doing some form of cybersecurity?
I, as a professional, I have 6 years experience, but
Professional.
non-professional together, non-professional and professional part, I almost 8 years.
Oh,
I
that's awesome.
just
Yeah.
started to learning something about cybersecurity
Mhm.
in 2014, I guess.
Doing a little self-teaching.
Yeah, lots of.
Mhm. Yeah, it's if it sparks your interest anyways, if it's something you're naturally interested in, so that can give you a little boost in what you're working on.
Yeah,
That's exciting. I'm glad that you found a field that you enjoy, and it's so easy for others to get into on certain levels, right? You can kind of choose your own adventure, if you will. You can get your basic, get into cybersecurity and start at an entry level
yeah. If you're
position
curious,
and learn. Yeah.
if you want to learn what is the behind of the scenes about the computers, about the softwares, about the
Mhm.
applications, just jump into cybersecurity. That's all.
Yeah, just get in, just dive right in and get
Yeah.
started. What was your first professional role in cybersecurity? What was the first thing that you did?
I started as a junior penetration tester
Okay.
in a company in Turkey. Uh,
Mhm.
I did lots of pen tests. I can honestly say it took took lots of times, and then I realized I just want to learn something about the how to defend the systems. Uh, then I found a job under Security Operations Center
Mhm.
in Turkey. Uh, then now I'm here in the Netherlands, uh,
Yeah.
also working as a layer 2 between layer 3.
So would you
Yeah,
say that most of you you got your went into cybersecurity education, got your basis, got your foot in the door? Would you say that most of your growth has come by on the job training? Once you know enough to get involved, after that, it's mostly learning on the job and from those around you?
uh, each trainings make me better,
Hmm.
I can say. But I always challenge myself. I try to learn something different from my colleagues. Maybe
Hmm.
uh, I also, of course, I got lots of training. I still taking some trainings
Right.
about some softwares, about the programming languages, about
Hmm.
cybersecurity field to improve myself. Because any kind of things that you know about the computer science or electrical and electronical science, any kind of science, I can say, in
Hmm.
uh, maybe uh, psychiatry
Mm,
field, it makes you
yeah.
better than another your colleague, I can say. So
Yeah.
you never stop training yourself.
Yeah, that's you go always learning something. The more you can learn about why someone made a choice that they made, and then you know how to handle it once you receive it.
Yeah,
For sure, yeah, the always learning is the best way
exactly.
to go. And then I'm sure with, for example, with Wise Quarter and within your company and other certifications that you can get, you just gain that knowledge, you build that network and those relationships with people that you can continue to learn from each other
Yeah,
together throughout.
if you are starting from zero
Hmm.
and you are not that much self educated or self trainer,
Hmm.
you need to take a training if you are starting from zero. After you took a training from somewhere or from Vice Quarter exactly,
Hmm.
uh, it will be really easy to find a job in all over the world, I can say.
For sure, the certifications or any sort of formalized training is definitely um, ranks a little higher on a resume
Yeah,
than a self-taught situation. So
yeah,
yeah, Wise Quarter is definitely allowing people to get a leg up with those certain certifications and that formalized training to get into these fields. So
yeah.
um,
Because employees want to see what you did before.
mhm.
Did you train yourself? Did you spend the time about any kind of training? do you really want to become a cybersecurity expert? They're just looking for these. I can honestly say.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
why,
the dedication, for sure.
That's why spending time on a training and spending maybe money on a training, it involves the future employee.
Yes, absolutely. No, I agree 100%. It shows the dedication, a level of commitment to the knowledge and the information, and more than just a self-taught situation, which self-teaching is phenomenal. You can do that as well. It is a resource. The formalized training just adds the next step. So I appreciate you taking the time to talk with me. I got to learn areas of even the business that I'm in that I didn't realize. There are so many layers whenever I see, cybersecurity analysts or the different postings that come within my organization or organization I've worked for in the past, what that means now. So I appreciate you taking the time to talk with us today and share the information with all the students. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and we look forward to speaking with you again in the future.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure for me also.
Thank you. You have a good day.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.